Welcome to May 1st. Here are some upcoming events and training. The US Cyber Challenge has been moved to May 10th. If you feel like you're a great security researcher, try the challenge. You have 24 hours to complete the challenge. In hacking news, someone has found a bug in the A13 chip used on the iPhone 11s that will allow for jailbreaking. This is a big thing for both hacking and forensics experts. ZDNet reports that a German government has given away tens of millions of euros due to a phishing attack. A programmer has released a cursed Chrome extension that allows you to proxy through victims that you have. This is a little older, but I've just heard about an Active Directory exploitation cheat sheet that you should check out if you're doing any sort of pen testing. Dave Kennedy released version 2 of Trevor C2, making it cross-compatible. Trevor C2 is a client-server model for masking command and control through normal browsable website. TechRadar reports that Phantom Lance spyware has infected various apps on the Google Play Store. That can be dangerous. In security news, a reverse engineer description of CVE 2020-12138 by Ombre is talked about, and he has a great description of that. Microsoft released an amazing article breaking down different ransomware attacks. If you're infected by ransomware or interested in how to protect yourself against ransomware, that's a pretty cool article. Olaf Hartong, probably mispronounced the name, released a nice article on changes to Sysmon, including a new event for file deletions, which is going to make it harder for hackers to hide their tracks. I also wonder if this could be used to detect ransomware because of the mass changes in files. There's an article by Expel. It's an interesting read about cloud incident response process where they were going in and watching for key generation and things like that. Tech Republic published an article on Microsoft's new application guard, which is an interesting thing that Microsoft is trying to do to protect Office Online. The United States CISA put out an alert recommending increased security in MS Office 365 applications. Along the same lines here, we're going the same direction. So check out some of their recommendations on what you can do. Security consultant Curtis Brazel, probably mispronounced the name, posted an article about creating a honeypot with a fake CVE to see what people would do with it. Not sure about what the response is in the community, but it's an interesting thing to watch to see how people take the CVE information, try to exploit it, try to use it without even looking at the code. The team that developed various Trojan encryptors released all the keys. They had a change of heart and made the keys available to everyone. Spectre Ops' Jonathan Johnson posted an article about integrating Splunk and Juniper notebooks, a way to analyze your data even further. One of the things I like is that it uses pandas to do some of that. In research news, there are various articles that came out today. Q, Dang, Keen, and Wing, probably mispronounced those, released an article about key regeneration-free ciphertext policy, attribute-based encryption, and its application. Those researchers love their long names. In information sciences, discussing how to do attribute-based encryption without key regeneration. Attribute-based encryption is the concept that a data provider can encrypt data using the attributes of the person that should have access to it. So keys are based off the attributes. For example, if I wanted to be a hospital administrator and I need access to certain hospital records, then the data would be encrypted so that someone with that job title would be able to access it. Mem resistors are resistors that can remember the current flowing through them even after the current disappears. Mem resistor neural networks are used to provide cyber-physical systems that can help make decisions like in signal processing or image encryption. Wang, Cao, Hong, Chen, and Wen, probably mispronounced the names, released an article called Event-Triggered Distributed Control for Synchronization of Multiple Mem-Resistive Neural Networks Under Cyber-Physical Attacks. Also in information sciences, describing how to protect a network of these MNNs that are under cyber attack. That's interesting read if you're doing anything related with cyber physical systems. Third, Song, Zhang, Fu, and Shan released an article called A Novel Batch Image Encryption Algorithm Using Parallel Computing, also in Information Sciences. This describes how to perform an image encryption in parallel to speed up the image encryption. It was a nice read. That's it for today. See you again next week.